be or not to be? That is the question. Whether 'tis noble in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing, end them, to die, sleep, nor mourn by a sleep to say we end the heartache and 1,000 natural shocks the flesh is heir to. It is a consummation devoutly to be wished. To die, to sleep and chance to dream. Aye, there's the rub. For in that sleep of death, what dreams may come, we have shuffled off this mortal coil, must give us pause. There's the respect that makes calamity of so long life. For who would bear the whips and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely, the pangs of deprived love, the law's delay? The incense of office and spurs the patient merit of the unworthy takes, when he himself might his quietest make with a bare bodkin. Who would fardels bear to grunt and sweat under a weary life, at the dread of something after death, the undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveller returns? Puzzles the will and makes us rather bear those ills we have, than fly to others that we know not of. Thus, conscience does make cowards of us all. And thus the native hue of resolution is sickled or with the pale cast of thought. The enterprise is a straight python moment. With this regard, their currents turn away and lose the name of action. Soft you now, fair Ophelia, thy orisons be all my sins remembered.
Come, Hamlet. Come over and take this hand from me.
Give me your pardon, sir. I have done you wrong, but pardoned as you are a gentleman. This presence knows, and you must needs have heard, how I am punished with a sore distraction. What I have done that might your nature honour, exception roughly awake I here proclaim was madness. Was't Hamlet wrong, Laertes? Never Hamlet. If Hamlet from himself be ta'en away, and when he's not himself does wrong, Laertes, then Hamlet does it not. Hamlet denies it. Who does it then? His madness. If it be so, how much is the faction that is wronged? His madness is poor Hamlet's enemy? Sir, in this audience let my disclaiming from a purposed evil free me so far in your most generous thoughts, that I have shot my arrow o'er your house and hurt my brother.
I am satisfied in nature, whose motive in this case should stir me most to my revenge. But in the terms of honor, I stand aloof, and will no reconcilement by some elder masters of known honor. I have a voice in precedent of peace to keep my name ungawed. But till that time, I do receive your love like love, and will not wrong it.
I embrace it freely, and will this brother's wager frankly play? Give us the foils.
Come, one for me. I'll be a foil, Laertes. In mine ignorance, your skill shall shine like a star in the darkest night. Stick fiery off indeed. You mock me, sir.
No, by this hand.
Give them the foils, young Osric. Cousin Hamlet, you know the wager.
Very well, my lord. Your grace has laid the odds on the weaker side.
I do not fear it. I have seen you both. But since he is bettered, we have therefore odd.
This is too heavy. Let me see.
This likes me well. Are all the foils but a length?
Aye, my good lord.
Set the stoops of wine upon that table. If Hamlet give the first or second hit, I'll quit in answer of the third exchange. Let all the battlements their ordnance fire. The king shall drink to Hamlet's better breath, and in the cup a union shall he throw richer than that which 4 successive kings in Denmark's crown have worn. Give me the cups. And let the kettle to the trumpets speak, the trumpets to the cannoneer without, the cannons to the heavens to earth. Now the king drinks to Hamlet. Come, begin, and you, the judges, bear a wary eye.
Come on, sir. Come.
What?
Judgment!
A hit. A very palpable hit.
Well, again.
Stay. Give me drink. Hamlet, this pearl is thine. Here's to thy health. Give him the cup.
I'll play this bout first. Set it by a while. Come. Another hit, what say you?
I do confess it.
Our son shall win.
He is fat and scant of breath. Here, Hamlet, take my napkin and rub thy brow. The queen carouses to thy fortune, Hamlet.
Good, madam.
Gertrude, do not drink.
I will, my lord. I pray you pardon me.
It is the poisoned cup. It is too late. I dare not drink yet, madam. By and by.
Come, let me wipe thy face.
My lord, I'll hit him now.
I do not think it.
And yet it is almost against my conscience.
Come for a third time, ladies, and do but die. I pray you pass with your best violence. I'm afeard you make a wanton of me. Say you so. Come on.
Nothing either way.
How about you now?
Part them. They are incensed.
Nay! Come again!
Look to the queen there, ho!
They bleed on both sides. How is it, my lord?
How is it, Laertes? Why, as a woodcock to mine own spring jaws hurt, I am justly killed with mine own treachery.
How does the queen?
She swoons to see them bleed.
No! No! The cup! The cup! Oh, my dear Hamlet, the cup! I am poisoned!
Oh, villainy, ho. Let the door be locked and treachery seek it out!
It is here, Hamlet. Hamlet, thou art slain. No medicine in the world can do thee good. In thee there is not half an hour's life left. The treacherous instrument is in thy hand, baked and envenomed. The foul practice hath turned itself on me. Lo, here I lie, never to rise again. Thy mother's poisoned. I can do no more. The king's to blame.
Point in venom too. Then let venom do thy work! Oh yet, defend me, friends. I am but hurt. Thou incestuous murderer, damn deed! Drink my potion. Is thy union here? Follow my mother.
He is justly served. It is a poison tempered by himself. Exchange forgiveness with me, noble Hamlet. Mine and my father's death come not upon thee, nor thine on me.
Heaven make thee free of it. I follow thee, I am dead, Horatio. Wretched queen, adieu. You that look pale and tremble at this chance, that are but mutes of audience. To this act, had I but time, as this fell sergeant death, was strict in his arrest. Oh, I could tell you, but let it be, Horatio. I am dead, thou livest. Report me in my cause, aright the unsatisfied.
Never believe it. I am more an antique Roman than a Dane. Here's yet some liquor left.
As thou'rt a man, give me the cup. Let go by heaven. Oh God. Horatio, what a wounded name. Things standing thus unknown, shall I leave behind me? If thou dearest ever held me in thy heart, absent then from felicity a while, and in this harsh world draw thy breath in pain to tell my story.
warlike noise is this?
Young Fortinbras with conquest come from Poland. To the ambassadors of England give this warlike volley.
I die, Horatio. Potent poison quiet crows my spirit. I cannot live to hear the news from England. But I do prophesy the election lights on Fortinbras. He has my diamonds. So tell him. The occurrence more or less which have solicited. The rest, silence.
How cracks the noble heart. Good night, sweet prince, and flights of angels sing thee to thy rest.
Why does the drum come hither?
Where is this sight?
What is it you would see if aught of woe or of wonder ceased your search?
This quarry cries of havoc. O proud death, what faces towards the thin internal cell that thou so many princes at shot bloody has struck?
The sight is dismal, and our affairs from England come too late. The ears are senseless that should give us hearing to tell him his command is fulfilled. That Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead. Where should we have our thanks?
Not from his mouth had it the ability of life to thank you. He never gave the commandment for their death. You from the Polack Wars and you from England are here arrived to give order that these bodies high on stage be placed to view, and let me speak to you, to the yet unknowing world, how these things came about. So shall you hear of carnal, bloody, unnatural acts of accidental judgments, casual slaughters of deaths put on cunning and forced cause, and in this upshot purposes mistook fallen in the inventors' heads. All this can I truly deliver.
Let us haste to hear it, and call forth the noblest to the audience. For me, with a sorrow I embrace, my fortune, I have some right of memory in this kingdom, which now is claimed to my vantage. Doth invite me.
Of that I shall have also cause to speak, and from this mouth whose voice will draw on more. But let this same, me presently, performed even while men's minds are wild, lest war mischance on plots and errors happen.
Let 4 captains bear Hamlet like a soldier to his stage, for he was likely, had he been pulled on, to have been proved most royal. And for his passage, the soldier's music and the rifle of war speaks loudly for him. Such a sight as this becomes the field. But here, so's amiss, go bid the soldiers shoot.